Them over again to me, wonderful words of life. Let me more of their beauty see, wonderful words of life. Words of life and beauty, teach me faith and duty. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Christ the blessed.
Grace and peace to you, my dear friends in the Lord. Today I want to reflect on what I have titled, Beware of Negative People. I'm taking my text from 1 Samuel chapter 24 verse 9. David told Saul, "Why do you keep listening to people who said, I'm trying to harm you?" In life, many people are there to speak to us, to be part of our journey. Many people come as if they are there to support us. But we need discernment to know the people we should listen to and how we should be disposed to different people in our lives. And today, I want to talk about 4 categories of people that we need to be very careful of. Number 1, the praise singers. Those who come to us, they tell us very wonderful things about ourselves. They flatter us, they massage our ego. They find nothing wrong with us. Everything about us for them is good. So they just keep praising us, even when we are not doing things correctly. I tell you what, when our praises are being sung and we are not objectively helped to see what is wrong with us, it's not going to do us any good. So praise singers who are insincere in evaluating us may not do us any good, especially towards our growth. Then the other way, number 2, are those who see everything wrong with us. No matter how much you try, they keep seeing something wrong with you. It is just difficult for them to see and appreciate and maybe to withstand anything good in us. It can be very miserable and frustrating when we live our lives trying to impress people who find it difficult, if not impossible, to see anything good in us. We need to be careful of such people. Many times people project the frustration within them to us, but we don't know. We keep trying to make them happy. We keep trying to make them see what is good. Most times it's not about you, it's just about them. Then number 3, we need to be careful of what those who tell us terrible things about others. And this is very common. Maybe you're taking over a post or an office from another person. People will come and tell you, oh, the person you're taking over from is a very terrible man, is very dishonest, is this and is that. Or people come to tell you, do you know what your friend is saying about you? Do you know what this person is thinking about you? You need to be careful of this person. I mean, sometimes people come to talk to us out of genuine love for us. But in many cases, people come to say terrible things about others just to gain our favor. And in most cases, they are not actually genuinely loyal. It is just the case that they just want to curry favor with us. And many times, if we are not critical enough, we begin to have ill feeling towards others because of what someone or some people have told us. We need to be very careful and be discerning in listening to people who tell us terrible things about others. And sometimes too, they tell others about us. So they come to tell you terrible things about others. They go back to tell others terrible things about you. And that is part of the problem between Saul and David. And that was why David told Saul, 1 Samuel 24 verse 9, why do you keep listening to people who tell you, I want to harm you? You have seen that I'm innocent. And number 4, there are people who are just negative. they have misunderstood spirituality to be misery. They see everything bad in everything. When you're happy, they think you are not spiritual. You are supposed to be gloomy. You are supposed to be sad. So sadness is an expression of piety. They see everything wrong with everyone and everything. They see everything as impossible. It's not going to work. They are impossible people. No, it's impossible. It's not going to work. These are negative people that if you get too close to them, I call them ministers of sadness. You begin to live your life in misery and in sadness like them. The Bible says the fool walks around the streets and he calls everything stupid. So there are people who are just negative. We need to walk around with people who are positive so that we see life from the positive dimension. So my dear friends in Christ, let us beware of people who flatter us unnecessarily. Let us be careful of people who criticize us unnecessarily. Let us be careful of people who come to tell us terrible things about others. We need to be careful around negative people. God bless you.
Them over again to me, wonderful words of life. Let me more of their beauty see, wonderful words of life. Beautiful words.